Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk more about Bulldog athletics with our athletic director, Steve Brockelbank. And Steve, first of all, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on again, Rob. Appreciate it.
Obviously another tremendous start to the fall for the Bulldog teams, football and volleyball, both in the national rankings, and some other teams have really had a lot of success here to start the fall season.
Yeah, you know, they have volleyball 4-0 in the GLIAC, and they make their UP trip this weekend, and they're playing at an extremely high level, which, you know, Coach T always has them playing at a high level, and they're doing it once again. And football, 2-1 at the moment, with the only loss coming to an FCS opponent, Montana, very good FCS school at Montana, and hosting Northern Michigan this weekend for homecoming. So, yeah, both those sports off to a fantastic start. Golf, they won, the men won their invitational last week. The women are playing as we're filming this at the moment, and sitting in second place, and hopefully they'll find a way to close it out today. But cross country up and going. It's a busy time of year, and hockey's less than 2 weeks away as we sit here. So we're going to have that crossover time of the year when fall and winter are both going on at the same time, and we'll all be running around like crazy, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Before we get to talking about some other big things happening, obviously you started off the year with a Hall of Fame banquet and a great class that was inducted into the Ferris State Athletics Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was fun to do. You know, that class has been inducted, voted in, I guess, from a few years ago, and that got postponed due to COVID, and now we had the opportunity to have that event, and it was an awesome event, and I'm glad we did it, and we had a great class of people that we inducted there, and it was long overdue, and I'm glad we had the opportunity to finally have the official banquet and the official induction ceremony for those people.
I know one of the big projects going on right now, the Building Champions Raffle, to raise support for the Student Athlete Nutrition and Hydration Center, and off to a great start and looking to sell some tickets.
Yeah, we are. We're looking to sell some tickets. So really the genesis for this came about because we put in a new nutrition center into the new Athletic Performance Center, which is great. And we've always had one in hockey, but now we have one that serves all of our student athletes. And of course, having a nutrition center is not cheap, right? It's expensive to make sure that we're providing the proper nutrition to our student athletes. So we're fortunate here on campus that we have a fantastic dining service, right? We know the Quad and the Rock. You hear compliments all the time from our student athletes on the food that's served there. But we also need supplemental nutrition for our student athletes, particularly post-workout and some pre-workout. And so to do that becomes expensive when you think about 400 student athletes cycling through the weight room on a almost daily basis. To make sure we're providing that supplemental nutrition is expensive. So we want to try to help make that happen, and this raffle is our attempt to do that. So the drawing's February 10th. The tickets are $100. It's a progressive raffle, so the more tickets that we sell, the more drawings that we have, and the larger the grand prize will be. So if people are interested, I think you're going to talk about the phone number that you can call to get tickets. You can buy them at every home athletic event. We'll have somebody there selling them, but it's going directly to the student athletes. And if we raise enough money to supplement the nutrition center, there's a couple other things we'd like to do. We'd like to enhance our end of the year student awards banquet for our student athletes. And at some point, we'd like to build by letter jackets for all of our student athletes. So, so if people buy a raffle ticket, just know that money is going directly to impact our student athletes, whether it be their experience or the nutrition center.
Of course, fans can call 231-591-2861. More information at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. But obviously, not only do they help support those student athletes, but a chance to win some awesome prizes.
Yeah, lots of prizes, lots of drawings, and so we did that intentionally, right? We didn't want to just have a one drawing type of raffle, which you see quite often. We wanted to have a progressive raffle. And so, again, the more tickets we sell, the more drawings that we have. So the first goal is to get to 500 tickets, and with 500 tickets, we'll have 50 drawings and a cash prize of $7,000. We're also going to do some things for the people that bought tickets up until November 1st. We're going to have a drawing for the hockey box for our suite at hockey. So we're going to do that. And we're going to begin to have some weekly drawings for people that buy their tickets early, just to kind of make it fun, to kind of entice people to get their tickets soon. Because we know the drawing's in February, but we'd like to keep ticket sales rolling. And so to try to encourage early buying, we're going to do some weekly drawings. And then again, we're going to put everyone into a drawing once we get to November 1st and draw for the November 10th, which is Minnesota State hockey game use of the suite. So.
Of course, you mentioned hockey, and tickets going to be available at all home athletic events this fall. But you mentioned hockey, and Bulldog Hockey less than 2 weeks away, and some exciting Bulldog Hockey news with the new video boards coming in, and an appearance in the Great Lakes Invitational again.
Yeah, you know, we spent a lot of time, and Rob, you've been a part of all these meetings where we spent a lot of time talking about fan experience and trying to create a great experience for people who come to our events. And so the video boards in hockey are certainly a part of that. We also signed a contract with Dining Services to enhance our concessions, which we did last year, and I think that's made a big difference. But the video boards are just a part of that. We want to make it more exciting for our student athletes in hockey, but we also recognize that video boards and music and food and all those things are a big part of the fan experience. And so we're dedicated and committed to trying to enhance that experience for our fans to make sure that they want to attend to our events. But yeah, you're right. So the GLI is coming up in December, so we're excited about that event. The opportunity to get back to that. We played last year in Grand Rapids at Van Andel, and it was I think it's a great venue for hockey. It's nice to be close to home. We played Michigan State last year and won that first game, and so we open up with Michigan State again this year. It's a Thursday-Friday tournament. So excited about the opportunity to be back, and just want to thank Michigan Tech. They're the hosts of that tournament, and so we want to thank them for allowing us to be back in there and competing again in Grand Rapids over the holidays.
Obviously, Grand Rapids coming up in December, but before that, you have a chance to take on a school from the Grand Rapids area, Grand Valley State, their club team coming up here in mid-October, and it's going to be the first time Ferris State and Grand Valley have kind of went at it on the ice. Yeah,
it'll be interesting. So we open up with 2 NCHC schools, right? We open up with Miami, then we play Western Michigan, and then we play Grand Valley. They don't have a Division I team; they have a club team. But this will be an interesting experience for our hockey student athletes, right? They always hear about the rival with Grand Valley, and they see it when they go to other events, but they've never had an opportunity to participate necessarily in that rivalry because they're a Division I hockey program. And so this will be kind of a fun, it's an exhibition game, but it'll be fun for them to have a little taste of what that Grand Valley Ferris rivalry is all about. So looking forward to that game.
Maybe talk about some of the other important initiatives that have kind of taken place, the Kids Club, the Red Storm, and obviously trying to sell some new Victory View suites at Top Taggart Field.
Yeah, so let's start with football, Victory View suites. So those are suites they're tents essentially with your own individual area. It's essentially fenced off, and you're at the back of the end zone. So really good opportunity to be up close and personal to the action. You get food in there. So it's just kind of your own personal space, and you can bring multiple people in there and reserve a tent. Again, you can go to our athletic website, you go to tickets, you can see premium seating options, and you can look for Victory View suites there. The Dog House at Hockey is also a unique place to sit and watch a hockey game. You're right up tight against the glass, and again, you have food provided there. You have some high top tables. It's kind of your own little area. So if people are interested in that, same thing, go to our website, ferrisstatebulldogs.com, go to tickets, you'll see premium seating options, and then finally the Kids Club, which you talked about as well. So the Kids Club is something that we have 2 tiers. We have a non-hockey tier and a hockey tier. At $40 and $60, I believe, are the price points. And so if you're interested in that, it's the same thing. You can see Bruce's Kids Club under the tickets as well, and you can go to sign up there for either one of those. And for the hockey games, we actually have a section just for the kids who are members of the Kids Club, and then their parents can buy tickets at a reduced rate to sit in that section with their son or daughter. So really excited about the Kids Club and just trying to get more local youth engaged and involved with our athletic program. So excited about all those initiatives, and I think they create a really unique experience for people.
Well, Steve, thanks for the time. A lot going on in Bulldog athletics, and looking forward to what should be a great rest of the fall here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ralph.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.